What's up everyone and welcome to the club. Today we're creating a portrait illustration of Snoop Dogg. Welcome everyone. Today we're going to need a sketch pad and a pencil. I'm going to start my sketch off with this 0.7mm mechanical pencil with a 2B graphite stick, but you're welcome to use whatever you'd like. Now we're going to begin by breaking down the basic shape and proportions before we get into the details. So let's start by sketching a line coming down the center of our page. Starting at the very top of the middle. So we'll lightly work our way down using these short lines. Let's go back to the center and draw another line going across from left to right. Now I want to use these two lines to help us create a circle in the center of our page to define the size of the head. So from that center point, we're going to move up to right about here, mark that off. Now I want to measure this distance from the center down towards the bottom and do the same thing. Let's repeat that across this horizontal line. So measuring the distance from the center over towards the left and then the right side. Now I want to connect the center point of each mark with a curve to create the circle. So let's start with the top left and just work our way around. Now this circle doesn't have to be perfect, we're just using this as a guide. So just go back and just smooth this out as best we can. Now with our circle and guidelines in place, let's start blocking out the facial features. Now I want to give the head a slight tilt over towards the left and down. So let's start from the left side of our circle. It's going to angle this up, and then across. Just a slight angle going up. Let's go to the bottom of our circle and do the same thing. Just draw that same angled line. Now over on the left side of our circle, we're going to draw a straight angled line coming down towards the bottom. And do the same thing on the right. Now if our character were facing forward, the center of the head would be right along this line, but since we're tilting it over, we're going to start right about here. And we want to draw that same angle because again, we're tilting the head coming all the way down towards the bottom. Now from this point, we're going to draw the nose bridge. This angle is down and out to the tip of the nose right about there. I'm just going to sketch out a circle for the tip of the nose. Now over on the left side, along this line, we're going to draw the eyelid. We're going to go up and out. I just want to draw the basic shape of the eye. Don't need to get too detailed at this stage. Draw the bottom of the eye. Now from the nose bridge, we're going to go all the way over towards the right and do the same thing. Draw the eyelid going out, come down, and then back in. Now I'm going to move up and draw a curve for the eyebrows. I'm just roughing this in at this stage above each eye. Let's go back down to the nose. We're just going to angle this up and out along the side of the nostrils. Goes up towards the top and then back down. Now from the tip of the nose, let's step down. We're going to draw a little V for the lip. Go out and down towards the left. And I want to stretch this out towards that center line. Let's separate the mouth in the middle and then draw in the lower lip. Now from here we're going to step down and a little fold, step down again. Just going to mark off the chin. Let's go over towards the right side of our circle, step in, draw another angled line going across the jawline, all the way down towards the bottom. Now from this point we're just going to block out the ear with a half circle going out and then in towards the bottom. From the bottom of the ear, let's slope the jawline coming down and across. I'm just going to pull this across towards the left. From the chin, step in, draw the outside of the neck, go underneath the ear. I'm just going to follow this down. I'm just going to roughly block in the collar coming down and up. Now we can always go back and just modify this later. Draw on the shoulders. Now that we have the rough placement of the facial features, I'm going to go back and clean this up by erasing some of these guidelines. We can get a better look at our proportions. Now once we clean up our drawing, I'm going to go back in and start adding some more detail and shape to the facial features. Now let's start with the nose bridge. And at this stage, it's just about identifying these little changes and subtleties. Just going across the bridge of the nose. Just going to bring this around and then down towards the bottom. Let's add a little bit of detail across the bottom of the nose. We're going to separate this, go up across the nostril, out towards the right, and then back in. So lightly shading the inside of the nostril. Now we're just going to work our way around the outside and adding that fold. Let's draw on the left side of the nostril, coming in and then darken that up. It's going to add a little seam across the edge of the nose bridge, coming down from the eye. And now we're going to work in the eye, starting from the side of the nose, draw the eyelid going up, slope that down towards the side. Just a slight bend. Now we want to draw the outside edge of the iris. Just lightly shade that in. Just going to add some folds going out from the eye. Add some thickness to the eyebrow, and I'll darken that in. Just going to add in the profile edge of the face, just going around the eye, going down around the cheek, and pull that in. Now it's going to work our way around the inside of the right eye. Right here, I'm just going to modify the position. Just bring that in a little bit closer. I'm just going to roughly shade in the mustache, going around the lip and underneath the nose. Also darkening up the chin and the beard. I'm going to add a little bit more shape to the ears. Also adding some folds inside. Darken up the top of the hair. I'm just going to block in the edge of the hairline. We'll just darken that up. Now I'm just going to add some shape to the braids going out from the left side, just roughing this in first. And we'll lightly shade that in. And we'll just do one more final cleanup before we get into the details and more shading. Now I'm switch to my 0.9mm pencil and start defining the edges and adding some more contrast. So I'm going to start back at the nose bridge, across the top of the eye. And I'm going to bring that nose up a little bit higher on the side. Just going to build this out. Come down around the nostril. And just bring the nostrils up a little bit higher. And once we have adjusted the nose, I'm going to go back and just clean this up. I'm going to switch to the side edge of my 2mm pencil and just add some shadows and contrast. So I'm going to start back at the eyes, adding a light shade across the top of the eye, and some shadows underneath. And the head's going to cast a shadow across the top of the neck, so I'm going to darken this up and then fade that down. Now as we get closer to the end, I'm just going to tighten up my shadows and detail and always be sure to sign our artwork. And that's pretty much it. There's a sketch illustration of Snoop Dogg. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you do, please be sure to subscribe for more videos each week where I'll try to draw different characters just like this. I want to thank you for watching and I'll see you again soon.